adventure in Finland on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipe Man here on the Adventures of Pipe Man W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Sean Davidson from Canada.
Joan Pavon from Venezuela.
Leon Salazar from Mexico.
And you are?
We are Tribute2Wacken.
Now, I want to hear about this because we're at Wacken. How did this start that you did a tribute to Wacken?
Yeah, so actually the main people behind the Tribute2Wacken are two Colombians, Manuel and Raul. Raul's dream since he was a teenager was to play at Wacken, to be in Wacken. As you can understand, in Latin America, there's a lot of people with a huge passion for metal, but it's always difficult to really get into the scene. The scene is rather small, especially compared to Europe, and Wacken is always for all of us kind of a beacon of hope, let's say, for metalheads. And in fact, let's say Raul in the last years has been working a lot with the Wacken Metal Battle, promoting metal in Latin America and South America in general. He also founded the Wacken Latinos organization, which also promotes everything related to Wacken and to metal in different countries in Latin America, supports the bands in the Wacken Metal Battle, checks, okay, which countries can we include, and so on. So working really close with Thomas, with Holger, with the organization. And as you know, there are a few anthems of Wacken, okay, that have been throughout the years. They have created some anthems. Actually, our friend here, Sean, sang one of them, or was it two of them?
I have two.
Two of them, exactly. So we have the original singer in two of those anthems.
Nice.
And what was the idea? So we have the 35th anniversary of Wacken, and it was only fitting to go through those anthems, and that was Raul's idea, and he got close to the organization, and they liked the idea also because he gathered different people from different countries, and also somehow either related to the original songs like Sean, or people who worked for Wacken Metal Battle. And we have people from Sweden, from Colombia, of course, some collaborators from Germany, Canada, and that's how it developed, let's say. And we got the chance to play on Tuesday in front of the people at Landgashof and revisit all those cool songs from the past, including some by Skyline and so on. So that's pretty much how it went.
And so how does the crowd here at Wacken react when you play these songs?
On Tuesday, the crowd reaction was great. People were like very into it. I got to sing the Udo song from 2010, Heavy Metal WOA. The reaction was huge to that.
Nice.
Came back out. We alternated singers. Came back out for my song, Louder Than Hell, and the crowd reaction for it was great. The room was absolutely packed, and it was really, really a great moment.
So, what was the first moment for all of you that you knew about Wacken?
For me, that was way back. Since the early 2000s, I knew about the festival and wanted to come here. I came here for the first time in 2010, and it just got into my system. People say it gets into your blood, and that's very true. Since 2010, I haven't missed one except for those pandemic years.
Yeah, right.
I've been here. I've been to every one, and 2014 for the 25th anniversary was when I got to provide There Will Be Metal for the festival. So yeah, that was the start of my journey for it.
Love it.
In my case, I mean, in Venezuela, actually, I think from all the different Latin American countries, Venezuela is the one that has the smallest scene and the most difficulties because of all that has happened for the past 30 years with that weird government we had that now is slowly coming to an end, hopefully. So indeed, I was really passionate for metal, and you get to know, or let's say through YouTube, you watched the videos, okay, of the different bands playing at Wacken, and the huge crowd and everything. I was like, wow, I was fascinated by it. And the first time that I could attend Wacken was in 2018. That's the year I got to move to Germany because I found a job here. So I've been living in Germany since then.
Oh, really?
2018. And I of course 2018, 19. Then just like Sean mentioned, same thing with the pandemic. No Wacken. That was really sad. And then I got the chance to play at Wacken in 2022. With a metal band that invited me to play with them. Back then I was collaborating with them. And now, 4 years later, thanks to Raul and Wacken Latinos, Tribute2Wacken organization, I'm back here at Wacken.
Nice. En español.
Andy, so I don't speak good
Sí,
English.
sí,
I don't speak
sí.
good English. Can I
¿Qué?
in Spanish? Yeah.
Sí, español. ¿Qué es primero próximo a Wacken? Para tú.
Para mí, ¿qué es lo siguiente para Wacken?
Sí.
Bueno,
Was that good?
yo he visitado Wacken por 5 años y es la primera vez que toco. Me ha gustado y vamos a seguir trabajando para presentarnos nuevamente. Tribute2Wacken es una comunidad y esperamos que sea más grande, esperamos que sea más conocida y bueno, volver el próximo año.
Sí, and es más grande de mundo.
Es una comunidad de músicos en todo
Sí.
el mundo. Empezó esto en Colombia,
Sí.
como han dicho, y se va extendiendo, ¿no? Ahora estamos con México, Venezuela, Canadá, Suiza y demás, ¿no? Entonces queremos dar a conocer a más músicos y dar esa oportunidad de tocar en diferentes países con diferentes músicos y talentos.
Sí, gracias. So, well, I'm going to ask you, how do you feel the difference is living here in Germany opposed to Venezuela?
Wow, you can't even compare. So when I was in Venezuela, I used to sing in a band as well, and it was so difficult for us to even make ourselves, let's say, a bit known. So you had the opportunity to play some venues, and you wouldn't get paid at all, or you would get like a bottle of rum. That was the payment, because Venezuela is known for rum. But we're not pirates, so we were like, what am I going to do with a bottle of rum? That's not what I want to have, as a musician. And then there was a festival called Gilman Fest where we played at, but that was really, it was political, so the guy, the organizer, was always supporting the government of Chavez, and I have to say that for us Venezuelans, that government really destroyed the country. So in the 90s, the 80s, there was a metal scene in Venezuela, and that was all destroyed because of that government, and we had to flee. Basically 90% of my friends are elsewhere, which is good because I always have a sofa to crash, but at the same time, yeah, indeed, I think for us, we also have a lot of Venezuelans in different countries in Latin America. Like, for instance, Tribute2Wacken. Here at Wacken, we played with JJ, a Canadian drummer, but the original drummer that they have, let's say, when they rehearsed and so on in Colombia, Raúl and Manuel, is from Venezuela, for instance. So I think in the end, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Other countries are also affected by this. You have some countries in which, because of their religion, metal is not accepted, and you are kind of discriminated by it. And the fact that Wacken opens its doors to everyone, and no matter where you come from, and that they really give the chance to smaller bands to play, that's unique. Because all the rest of the festivals in the world, they only care about money. But Wacken, of course,
Es
they care about
verdad.
money, but they also care about the bands and supporting smaller bands. Like last year, a band from Venezuela also played here, and it really made a huge effort to come here to Germany, and that wouldn't be possible in other big festivals in Europe.
Yeah, well, see, that's amazing. And that's a testament to people that have created this festival and the community here for sure. Because probably even, seeing Chavez, religion in tu país, un problema de metal también. ¿Sí?
Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to Spanish for those Spanish
Yes.
speakers now. Claro, tuvimos en Venezuela el tema del gobierno, fue un problema muy grande desde el año 99 que empezó a destruir el país y todo el mundo empezó a emigrar, empezó a buscar otra salida y sin duda el primer elemento que fue destruido fue el tema del entretenimiento, porque todo lo que es la comida, etcétera, era lo más esencial que faltaba también por la mala administración. Y la parte religiosa, en parte también, o sea, Venezuela también es un poco tradicional, entonces tener tatuajes, tener pelo largo, es mal visto. Incluso hoy en día todavía es un poco difícil, o sea, hay otros países en Latinoamérica que son un poco más progresivos, como México, Argentina, Brasil. Allí tienen una escena de rock, de metal bastante importante, igualmente Colombia, sobre todo en Bogotá. En Venezuela, lamentablemente, eso va a tardar. Bueno, vamos a ver cómo se desarrolla eso en los próximos años, pero la realidad es que estar en Wacken y en general en Alemania para cualquier suramericano es una gran ventaja y es un gran salto desde el punto de vista de la escena, y además que uno se siente de inmediato bienvenido, porque al momento en que tú te ven que tienes una franela de Judas Priest o de Iron Maiden, no importa de qué color seas, de una vez todos los metaleros somos hermanos, o sea, nadie le importa de dónde vengas, qué edad tengas, sino que todos estamos unidos a través del metal.
Gracias.
De nada.
So in Canadian,
Yes, okay. That I can do.
tell us the difference between the metal scene in Canada opposed to the metal scene here at Wacken.
Well, here at Wacken specifically, there's just so much more passion for it, and that's what got me hooked and got me flying from Canada here every year for it. In Toronto, in Canada, we have a decent metal scene, but the main difference is you'll have bands like Amon Amarth. They'll play like huge venues out here, like thousands and thousands of people, and just in Canada overall, just much smaller places. So the scene's just overall smaller. Out here, like there's just such passion for it, and you get to see bands that I see in Toronto. I've actually seen bands play Toronto to like even a couple hundred people, like very small places, and come here and play like the faster stage and thousands and thousands of people out there for them, and it's a great thing to see. And just the passion here for it, and the crowd reaction for it, and you see the difference in the bands too. Their passion for what they do here is just so it is very different, just on that level, just the overall love for this music, and with this festival in particular. I mean, I don't know of any other like festival or organization where there's like we played a 45-minute set of Wacken anthems basically. I don't know any other festival that you'd be able to go and do that for.
No.
Like, I don't think it
I do
exists.
them all over the place. and
Exactly.
Does any other festival have anthems of their own?
I don't think
really
so.
don't think so.
I don't know of any.
I don't think they do. Like in here, it's part of the culture. Like I said earlier about the crowd reaction to the Wacken anthems, like all those different songs, it was absolutely outstanding.
And back to you. So, since Mexicano,
Yes.
¿sabes Ladrones? The band, ¿cómo se dice la band?
The band, la banda.
La banda.
La banda Ladrones.
Banda
¿Sabes?
No.
Desde México, mucho grande en Estados Unidos ahora, porque Jose Mangan de Sirius XM we'd like to see them, now translate, because I'll go slower. We'd like to see them come to Wacken. Ladrones.
Ladrones. No,
Yeah.
no los conozco. I don't know.
So, tell them to check them out.
Okay, puedo verlos.
Because quiero juegan a Wacken.
Bacán.
Sí.
Ok, nosotros tenemos una organización que se llama también Wacken Latinos.
Yes. Sí.
De ahí sale Tribute2Wacken. Wacken Latinos nosotros hacemos support, hacemos ayuda a las bandas latinas
Sí.
que vienen a Wacken o a Europa en un pequeño tour. También Wacken Latinos es importante y queremos apoyar a las bandas latinas de México, de Norteamérica, Centroamérica y Sudamérica, que vienen tanto a Metal Battle, que vienen a Wacken como invitados o que solamente vienen a Europa a tocar, ¿no? Entonces queremos también que sigan el Instagram, Wacken Latinos, estamos Tribute2Wacken y ahí les damos ayuda para que sepan cómo conectarse con nosotros acá en Alemania. Nosotros tenemos base en Alemania y allá en Sudamérica, en Colombia, y conectar esas partes para que las bandas vayan a tocar y ayudarlos con el idioma, la organización de algún evento y situaciones así.
Exactly. Now in English, so Wacken Latinos, like Leon mentioned, the idea is to help support all the bands from Latin America that are playing at Wacken or in Germany or in general in Europe. And that's why we have, so Leon and I are part of the Wacken Latinos organization here in Germany, and we have Raúl as the main, let's say, one of the main organizers in Colombia. And yeah, of course, something that also surprised us is that when this initiative came in the beginning, the Wacken organization was really interested, and they really supported us, and they really do, and they really see the importance of it, and they're really surprised on how many people in Latin America know Wacken and how passionate they are about it, and how much effort they put to travel so far away to be here all together. So this is like the greatest metal summit on earth.
I love it. And necesitan bandas de Costa Rica.
Of course, because all the countries are invited. I mean, we hope to have a band from Antarctica soon. Let's see if the Penguins start.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Right?
Cool.
Because there is a really huge underground metal scene in Costa Rica, but there's no festivals there. There's one festival, and it's not metal. And so there's no festivals there.
But I think they're also part of the Wacken Metal Battle, right? I think I've seen people from Costa Rica, exactly. In the past, we've had a few bands also here. And yeah, in general, I think that's actually the idea. Let's see what Thomas Jensen and Holga Hübner mentioned this year, because every year they have this Wacken Metal Battle press conference, and they're always interested in expanding it to other countries. So I think that's really a huge help for all the metalheads around the world.
That's great. So now, can you tell us how they can reach out to you guys as a band, the listeners meaning, and any other information we haven't covered that you want them to know about the band and buy your merch? Because they can't listen to my show unless they buy your merch or support you.
Exactly. No, thank you so much. I think, first of all, you can follow us on Instagram, Tribute2Wacken. Okay, and you can stay tuned for what's coming, because we have more surprises in the future. We're working on it, and let's see what happens next year and in the next months. Also, you can support us at Wacken Latinos, so at Wacken Latinos in Instagram. And of course, each one of us, when you see us around on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, you can just follow us. And yeah, let's keep in touch. And we hope that people who are listening to this interview maybe visit Wacken if they haven't. And if they have, we hope to see you back in the Holy Land of metal.
Final words from Canada?
No, final words from Canada. No, that's and just another everything that we've been talking about the last few minutes. Just the culture also at this festival. I've met people from everywhere in the world and have developed lasting friendships. And last spring of 2025, Raul reached out to me. We met here at the festival and started putting together the ideas for what we just did on Tuesday here. And we've been in communication ever since. I've met pretty well all these guys for the first time at this festival, and a couple rehearsals, a warm-up show in Hamburg, and these guys, this whole group, they've made me feel like family. Like, they treated me like
nice.
Family from the moment I met these guys, and that is part of the culture overall at this festival. Like, I've got lasting friendships with people like from Australia, everywhere in Europe, and now I feel like I have a great group of friends from Colombia and Venezuela, and living here in Germany too, through this process. And as mentioned, we're going to keep going with it, and we feel we have the avenues and the encouragement to keep going with this project and making it like a worldwide project. One of our singers with us on Tuesday was also from Sweden.
Nice.
So we got Team Canada, myself and JJ, and then Sweden and Colombia and Venezuela and people, and it's amazing to be part of. And like I said, I've been and Mexico, yes, and so on. And we're always probably looking to expand on that. And just like I said, it's just been a great experience. Everybody here collectively, I've always felt that part of a family at this festival, and now in this group, it's the same. It's a great atmosphere.
I love it. And más palabras de México.
Ok, no, pues gracias. Estamos muy felices, muy contentos de haber tocado en Wacken, de la oportunidad que nos das en entrevista. Y queremos que la comunidad sea más grande y más músicos se integren, y la oportunidad de que más bandas latinas de México, Los Ladrones, otras bandas de Sudamérica, de Costa Rica, puedan venir a Europa a tocar, especialmente a Wacken.
Gracias. I'm so happy you were here, and I hope to see a lot more of you. And I love that Wacken is so involved with the Latin community, because it is a great community. Like in your country, it's such unfortunate, all the political stuff that has gone on through the years. It's horrible, because you have a beautiful country, and it's terrible. And I have a lot of Venezuelan friends in Florida, and they're the nicest people. And I want to tell the world that don't judge countries by their government. You can hate the government, but love the people, because the people probably hate the government as much as you do. And I grew up at a time with what's his name, Escobar, and Colombia también. Beautiful, beautiful country, and it was a shame during that time, and thank God Colombia now is a place that I can go to and have gone to and not worry about that kind of thing, so maybe we're on the other side, and Venezuela will be once again a great country for all of us. And I love Mexico too, and Canada. I love you guys too, because you guys are so nice. You're the nicest people in the world.
Awesome. Thank you. We do try. And no, I'm glad you said you visited Toronto, so that's great.
I've been to Toronto, Montreal, Niagara Falls. I have friends in Alberta. I have friends all over. And my heart goes out to you to deal with those winters there too, I got to tell you.
Yeah, hardcore winters. Yeah, but we get used to our cold. I wear shorts here pretty well no matter what it's doing. So it's.
And I do love your country and your people, and it pisses me off what our country has been doing with your country. Just saying, you know.
It's kind of difficult. Yeah, perfect. Thank
Like,
you.
how do you pick on the? It's weird because I gotta tell you, the first time somebody was elected in 2016, I did a joke on my radio show, and like people believe me. I'm like, oh, did you hear what Resident Rump did? He declared war on Canada because they're allowing people to escape our country and go to their country. And I was kidding, but fuck, man, now it's almost true.
It's when he got in this time, it almost seemed to be true. Like actually, the word war was actually thrown around. It's crazy.
It's the weirdest thing to me. And like in Florida, we have a large French Canadian population, but not anymore. They all went back to Canada. They don't want to be there. And that's a shame because our country was made of diversity and people from all over the world. And I think it's fucking stupid because the whole world should just be together and love each other. We're all humans. It doesn't matter where we're from, what we do, what our sexual preferences, what our skin color is. Get to know people. Stop with the stereotypes and just get to know people. Because that's one of the reasons I go to Costa Rica. To me, they're some of the nicest people in the world. And that's how I escape the assholes in my state.
Yeah, no, perfect. And everything you just said, that represents like our little corner of the world right here, right now. It doesn't matter who you are, anything about you. You're accepted here at this place, and I've seen that all 15 times I've been here. It's part of what keeps me coming back, and it's part of what inspired me to write 2 songs for this festival.
Nice.
And they've been accepted, and it's just like that's what it puts into your heart. You want to do these things, and you see, and then you get here, and however like tired you are, how much it rains, you just see everybody here is completely accepted for who they are, and that's, like I said, our little corner of the world for right now. It's an absolutely great place, and then we all get to go home. Yeah. Right,
and that's the way it should be. And so thank you for bringing the world to Wacken, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipe Man.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Muchas gracias.
De nada, gracias a Wacken.
Sí.
Sí. Okay, now can we get a picture with you?
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipe Man on W4CY Radio.